I was my one of my monitors went out over the weekend, so I ordered a new one. It should be here tomorrow, but wanted to just do a real quick stream sesh before I went to bed tonight. We do have the Better Ruins mod out. I've been just kind of slowly keeping track of the mods. Nothing crazy. It looks like the Rivers mod updated. Let's see what they've got going on. I don't know if, I mean, theoretically that might fix the problem that I was having when I first downloaded this, but yeah, I'm just kind of looking through. I don't see anything crazy, but alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just go into the world now. Now, the last time I played on stream, I don't remember exactly what I was doing, but what I can tell you is this. It is now basically winter. Technically it's still fall, but you know, it's October here, and it's getting rather cold out. Okay, so I've got this pet treats that I've made here. I've decided that the best course of action, can I not just put those down? The best course of action for me is to make all my meat into pet treats if possible. And so we're going to start doing that more often. Let's see if, can I put these on here? Yeah, I'll just put these on the shelf. Okay. Theoretically, that's a bad idea, but I don't think that's going to matter in terms of the fire. I've just been doing a variety of random things around the place. Let's get a... This cleaver I found, I think, in a dungeon, and I've just been hanging on to it, so let's do something with that. Put this somewhere near where our pens are. Now we've got our chicken pen there, and our cow pen over there. So I'm going to put this here, and hope to remember that it's there. Okay, now, let's see. One thing I probably could do is go ahead and our bees are, how are we doing on bees? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's empty. So are these going to swarm? It says they're going to swarm, but it's so cold out. The bee activity tends to go down when it gets cold out. Oops, I didn't want to take that. So yeah, let's move this over to the next stage of the leather making. Is this the one where we scrape it? No. I think I just put it in strong. Is that right? Yes. Okay. So got that going. And checking our crops. We see every day it gets a little bit over freezing, but just barely. And so what's going to happen is that as long as the crops don't die, they're going to get a little bit of growth time in. And so many of these flax plants are close. And these turnips are close, so I think I will get a good portion of these still capable of being harvested as long as it doesn't get outrageously cold. I expanded the cow pen because the cows were not breeding, and I wondered if maybe it had to do with them being too crammed together. But it still says ready to mate. Yeah, I don't know why they're not breeding. Okay, so next thing we could do is, well, that bow thing is 84% dry. But part of me thinks maybe I should go try to get some bushmeat to get ready for that. So bushmeat can be, you know, wolves, I think, raccoons and foxes. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Let me just double check one thing real quick. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Oh yeah, and they updated in 1.19. They made it so if you get wet, it really does affect your health. It like gives you debuffs and can make you freeze to death. So we're gonna be really careful about getting wet when it's winter here. And it's like winter, but it's like not frigid yet. It's not even winter. It's still fall, but it looks like winter, and that's just because we're so far north. Alright, well, I don't really see any animals nearby. I mean, it couldn't hurt to just harvest some trees. But I guess the main thing that I'm doing is working on my shelter area to make sure that I have a warm enough space to survive the winter in. And, you know, since it's not quite winter yet, got a little bit of time to get that worked out. No birch seeds, huh? Alright. I heard something. Well, I guess I'm not seeing any animals in the nearby area. I'd probably flush them out. I will say that I did come across a cat near my place. It was just over here. But then I couldn't find it later. And so I wonder if it despawned. It was just a wild cat, you know, one that you can tame. And I kind of imagine that maybe it just ran off or whatever. I don't really know. But I come back over here looking for it sometimes, and I just never see it again. And I was really hoping to get a cat, so we'll definitely keep our eyes open for that. I've done a lot of clearing of this brush in this area as well. That's why I have so many sticks on me. But yeah, I guess for the rest of the day here, today, in this game day, I'm going to try to get some progress on my shelter, which is over here. And our dog should be... Yeah, there's our dog. It's in... I've ordered it to stay, which means it's got a 10 block or so radius that it's going to walk around in. Alright, so we were working... I've decided to go with this combination of blocks. Now this is not beautiful or anything. I mean, I need to maybe work on some chisel work to make this look more three-dimensional, but I could definitely make a little line up there. But the point is that from the inside it's going to look decent, I think. Maybe. I don't know, I feel like I should use full blocks here. So let's do that. And I left 2 slots for windows as well. Alright, we'll just make all those into blocks. Alright, so... Okay, I think that works better in some ways. And I guess I'll kind of repeat that over here. Actually, I'll just do all 3 of these. Alright, and then of course, this is where the larch will go. So theoretically, let's see, we can go like that, right? Yeah. Alright, so we're building on a roof now. And we're just kind of getting started with that. It's still got a ways to go. Once we have the roof, though, I will need a block that will support that chandelier if I put that in this room for now. So maybe it might make sense to see if I align it with this. Oops, that's the wrong height. And unfortunately, our health is not doing well either, so we're kind of in a little bit of a bind. I don't want to get too reckless with jumping off of the roof there, so gotta be a little bit careful with that. But I do love building, and I love having things that are built well in this game, so we're gonna really be focusing on that to some extent. Okay, there we go. We need more larch, and we definitely need more walnut. So if we put this here, we put it like right there. And now, let's go get some candles and get that lit up. And that'll free up another lantern. Do the rabbits give red meat? I think the rabbits do give red meat. Okay, so there's 3 candles there. We can make more candles by harvesting those beehives as well, if need be. But for now, I'm just going to put these 3 in there, and I guess I'll put this over here against the wall. And this will be a fairly well-lit area once I get it built. So we'll get ready and sleep for the night, but before I do, I'm going to grab another thing of walnut and larch. And we need more larch, don't we? So that'll be something we can do tomorrow as well, is go harvesting some more wood. Yeah. I'm sure the dog will appreciate having a nice, warm area. Oh, I need to think about a fireplace too, don't I? I guess I could build it into the mountain. Otherwise, I could put it like right here. I'm not sure. I'll tell you what though, let's have a bite to eat and then go to bed. And this is just turnip stew. It's just 6 turnips, 6 times 4 24 turnips cooked on that thing. Nothing too fancy, but gets the job done. Alright. So even though it's a little chilly out, we're going to go to bed and pass through the night here. Most of it. Alright, and we are awake. It's about 5 in the morning. I mean, finally, this does start to, it is starting to feel like a reasonable shelter. I'm petting my dog real quick. Okay, so wouldn't mind putting a little awning to stick out here too. For now, I'm just going to do that. And that will allow me always to get out smoothly there. Okay, so let me grab some cobblestone and think about a chimney. Did those swarm at all? No. This one's annoying because the entrance is over here, yeah. Okay. Oh, we've got a storage space issue. Really? Oh, wow. Why is that taking up so much space? Well, it doesn't matter. I don't need to share my computer situation right now, but yeah, we're running low on space for sure. I guess it's conceivable that we'll get a error if the world tries to save and there's not enough space or something, but I'm not sure why it's low on space. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to save and leave the world. I meant back to game. Well, I guess I'll just go back into the world once I do that. Okay. Alright, so we're loading back in. Now, one thing I will say, there's that Better Ruins mod. I'm excited to try that out. I almost went ahead and loaded it in. I did download it, but I decided in the end that, let's hold off on that because I wanted to get a better feel for the new vanilla dungeons, which are really good. Now, the Better Ruins mod looks amazing. I've used it before, and it is amazing, but it looks like it's expanded dramatically, and a lot of people put a lot of time into it, so I'm looking forward to using it for sure. But I'm just not. I want to get a good sense of the vanilla ruins that they've added, which is a big deal for the game devs. So we're just waiting until we load in here, and we'll resume where we left off. Okay. So yeah, we may get those to swarm, we may not, but I'm gonna leave everything as is for now. And what were we gonna do? Oh, I do also need to make. I mean, I guess I could hold off, but I need to at some point make an iron hammer. What's happening? Why is... What the fuck? Oh, a rift spawned right on top of me. That was weird. That was so weird. Okay, and let me just... I'm paranoid because I don't have my other monitor, and so I just gotta make sure I'm still streaming. Jeez. Why are these rifts following me around? Okay, whatever. So, I guess let's go hunting first and foremost, and then we'll come back. Boy, this basket I forgot this was here. I've got lettuce in there to entice animals. I'm sure that'll get them. But, yeah, if we're gonna go hunting, I might as well grab some spears. Now, I used to have... I thought I had 6 of these, but apparently I only have 5. Okay. So, for hunting, we're gonna go... I'm gonna go this way, directly. I need bushmeat, and I need... I mean, I wouldn't mind just having meat in general. So I would take red meat as well, but bushmeat for the bow. They fixed it so that snow goes on paths now. There was a time when that wasn't the case, I think. And it's still a little bit dark out, obviously, but you know what? I don't know a single hunter that hasn't, you know, woken up early to go hunting or whatever, so I feel like that's kind of a thing. Boy, you can see how far north we are based on the sun angle. I mean, we are basically... Whenever the sun rises here, let's see, it should rise over here and go across the sky. Now, the lower to the sky it is, the farther north we are. So we're gonna just kind of get a read on that when the sun does rise here. Okay, and there's a rabbit. Oh, and there's a deer, I think. Okay, let's go for the deer. I haven't harvested a deer yet in this game since the update. It's not true. I think I might have. Okay, well, we wounded him. I wish that they would make wounded animals run slower. I'm just gonna double check, make sure I got all my spears. I think I missed one. Yep, I did. Okay. Oops. Oh, I'm hungry. Shit. Just for now, I'll eat this. Oh. Oh god. I forgot that we're low on energy. Okay. Or on health, I mean. Alright, we did survive that, and that will give us bushmeat. Not sure where that deer ended up, though. Try to track him down, because he's injured. Boy, that's a lean wolf, if I've ever seen one. Let's hope that those were the only 2. Wow. You know what? I just realized something. I downloaded the Butcher mod. Wow, okay, so I don't know how to use this. That's why I'm getting so few returns here. Okay, we're gonna use it with the deer if we can. Oh shit. I got him. Okay, sweet. Alright, so let me just pull that up real quick. The Butcher mod, you have to drag your kill back and hang it. So we're gonna start learning how to do that, I guess. Alright. So, we may keep this, we may not, but let me... Okay, maybe there's an in-game guide. Yeah, here we go. Skinny Hook Butcher Table. Butcher menu. When you kill a creature, you have two options. Either you can cut it open and only get a small fraction of blah blah blah, or it will be placed in an open bag slot. If you have a butchering bag, it will be placed in your inventory instead. Okay, interesting. I need a skinning hook. Okay, so... Okay, I need to smith all that. So the reality is that I'm not really well set up for this right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and... Well, I don't have enough inventory space anyway. So I'm just gonna do the old-fashioned way for now. I may need to make more bags. Expand my bag capacity. Okay, so I've got 3 of my 5 spears back. So I think the last time I would have thrown a spear, it would have been like roughly this direction. By the way, there's the sunrise, so you can see this is east. Yeah, we're pretty far north. There's Cherry. Mark that, okay. So let's see if I can get this deer. Okay, so I think I killed him. But I really would like to find my spears. Oh shit. East. There we go. Oh, no, I didn't kill him. There he is. Okay, now he's dead. So that's 3. And I know one went over here 4. So I'm missing 1 spear somewhere in this area. And it's really hard to say where it would be. I mean, I'll look around for it in a minute, but... Going back to this corpse, okay, so each one of these bags is 8 slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could do it if I got rid of some things. Could I consolidate these? Not really, no. Get rid of the... I can do some ladders. I'll get rid of that. Okay, so I think that would work, actually. I think we can do this. Alright, so we've got... Yeah. Okay, but I need 1 more slot for that. So, if I go like this... And I can take that, put that there. Perfect. Okay, now I can go here and... Is it just right-click, or... There we go. I've right-clicked the deer into my extra slot there. Just kind of holding him. That's cool. Alright, so where is that other spear? I would like to retrieve that if possible. I'm gonna have to make 1 more slot in my inventory for it, but it's certainly worth it. Oh, and we're losing health, which is not a good time for it. Can I eat this flower? Not really. Okay. Well, I may just have to accept that I've lost that spear, because I think I was coming from roughly... Well, is that a wolf carcass? Hard to say. But we were coming from here when we got attacked by wolves, right? We were going this way. And I would have overthrown the spear right about here in this general direction. And... So it would have gone maybe into this body of water. That's where the deer ended up, right? Right up here. Or over there on the coast. Or over here somewhere. I'm just gonna give this another moment. Oh, there's a wolf. Oh shit, okay, we gotta go. Alright, so much for the spear. It's pretty easy to make additional spears. I'm gonna have a bow and arrow soon anyway, so I'm not that worried about it. It'll probably despawn from the world. Okay, well, I hate to lose equipment, but I don't want to spend the whole episode looking for a spear that may or may not be around still. Okay, so these guys are not done yet. Alright, but we do need to make a hook. And we might as well do that with iron, right? Can we do that with iron? Hook. Oh, we can do a flint hook. Okay, that's interesting. Primitive skinning hook. Okay, so I could use flint. Do I have flint somewhere? Well, that's annoying that that's right there. I think I have to use copper if I'm going to do the metal one. Boy, that's annoying. Surely I have flint somewhere. I'm not sure what I just grabbed. Did I grab it and it went on the ground, or did I just grab... What is in here anyway? Blue clay. Do I... Oh yeah, I did grab it there. Okay. Okay. So, how do I not have flint anywhere? I mean, it's something that I came to no longer think I needed. And generally speaking, I don't, but it would be useful in this one instance. Crazy. Okay. Well, or maybe I put it like in a random barrel or something weird like that. Well, who knows? I guess I could go find some flint. Would that be faster than making metal? Hard to say, really. Okay, well, I guess I'll put the spears away. That would be good for my inventory management. Okay. Yeah, that's annoying that I can't find the flint, and it's really annoying that that rift is there. I have a flint knife and a flint axe that I forgot about. I refuse to believe that I didn't store some flint in one of these containers. I simply do not believe it. And for that matter, where did this chest go? Did I lose the chest somehow? Makes no sense. Well, I'm sick of getting temporarily destabilized, so I'm going to stop that for now. I mean, I wouldn't have put it over here somewhere, would I? I dogged. I just don't even think I have any containers in here, do I? I have a few containers down here, but not many. And I don't know why I would have put flint in here. I will go ahead and restore my hunger, though. Alright, one thing I could do is dig a little room next to this one. Right there. And make it my butchering room. Right about here, you know. No, I guess I have to keep that in place. I'll probably replace that with cobblestone at some point. But, yeah, I could totally do that. Okay, actually I need to keep those in place, but... Okay. There we go. Alright, so this is going to be our butchering room. Now let's go ahead and check out the butchering table. We need 2 copper plates for a proper one, but a primitive one we can use, I think, any stone. Or is it just flux? Nope, any stone. And I need 6 flint again. Jeez, okay. Well, I'm very concerned that this thing is, if I'm going to be able to hold on to it for that long. I guess what I need to probably do is get some flint, and I never thought I'd say that. Or at least not anymore. So here, you know what I can do? Here's what I'm going to do. I don't have it on me, do I? That would totally be something I would do. Nope, I don't see it on me. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the deer down here. Just on the ground, I think. Can I just do that? Hell yeah, that's great. Okay, now I can move this backpack over. Alright. Do I have a bag on my back? I wouldn't think so. No. Alright, so, chert. Well, okay, here's the deal. I could do copper, but I only have 1 actual copper ingot right now. I would need 4 plus at least 1 more. Let's see how feasible that is. I have very little. No, I have plenty. Okay, let's just do that. I think that's a better long-term choice anyway. So I'm just going to do about 6 ingots worth of copper. Hopefully that'll be enough for what we need to use it for. And we'll go with the charcoal. And let's get that going. Alright, so while that's going, we'll remind ourselves what the... Okay, skinning hook. We need 2 copper hooks. I'm going to have to bang those out. I do need 1 flint for that. And then the table is just the 2... What is that? Bear dead? Okay, interesting. And I've got the wood. I've got all those things. I think we're good on the table. Probably need more charcoal there. I need to make more charcoal. Okay, so let that continue. Now, the next thing is we do need a flint. 1 flint. I think I can handle that. Let's just go over here and find a flint. Planted pine seed, chert. It's so much harder to find this in winter. Because they're all covered up, of course, with snow. But you can see the impressions of rocks, and then manually, there we go, hover over them until you figure out what it is. Half tempted to go do one more look for that spear real quick while we're waiting on the copper to heat up. I've got a good sense of these things. I think it'll be another 2 minutes in game, or you know, in real life, before that's ready. Of course, we did see that other wolf over here, and I'm concerned that that might come back to haunt us. I just don't have a good memory for where we were. Okay, the cherry tree. Yeah, it was over here. That island there. Okay, let's keep our eyes out for that wolf. Yeah, this is even more impossible than it was earlier. Yeah, we're not gonna find it. Okay. Oh, there's the wolf. Okay. Well. Oh shit. I thought I could like trick him into going a different direction, but apparently not. Well, like I said, we're about to transition to bow and arrow anyway, so we'll just stick to that. Actually, we're coming up with more flint than I realized. Alright, so let's go. The copper should be about ready. None of these are growing, sadly. Alright, so how are we doing here? It's getting close. Alright, let's take our thing in our hand. Hey, Mr. Goat. I feel sad. I'm just like leaving him in limbo. Oh well. Okay, so probably could save that one piece of charcoal. So yeah, I'm gonna need to put all of these in ingot casts, and then I'm gonna need to heat that up and forge them into plates and a hook. Unless there's a mold. Is there a hook mold? Bulk strips? What is that? I don't know, but that's interesting to look at. Okay, so this is ready. Alright, so that's good, and then need a little bit more coal to get these processed here, so I'm just going to grab it all. And then I guess we could maybe start a new charcoal pit, even though that thing is still there, though. And it's going to start spawning drifters now that it's getting dark out. So I guess... Alright, we'll leave that there for now. Let's take a look at the bow. It is 97%. And then once it's that, we can get... Okay, so we need 3 flax twine. I have the leather on me, I believe. No, I don't. I put it away. Okay. 1 leather, 2 bone, 3 twine, and 2 of these bushmeat, which we've got. So let's get the 3 twine in particular. And I hate coming over here, but 2 bone. 3 twine. 1 leather. Good. Get out of there before the nightmare drifters start spawning. And there's the sun set, and it's not even the winter solstice yet. That is going to keep getting lower and lower in the sky, and it's going to be like we might be far north enough that it's going to be permanent night. And you know, north and south in this game are very like not based on numbers. It's the fact that I'm at like 0, close to the 0 point in the world, does not change anything about. Oh, hang on. For some reason that didn't make the sound effect. I hear that, so that's fine. Okay, whatever. Might be a bug in the current version of 1.19. But yeah, it's still snowing a little bit here. Let's do a little bit of snow removal here. Hi, doggy. I guess I could make some more progress on my building while we're waiting on that copper to cool down. Let's do that. Do we want to do the fireplace? I don't know. I'll think about it. In the meantime, though, we'll go ahead and get this going here. Oh wow, that actually worked out. Oops. Didn't mean to fall there, but our health is slowly recovering, so that's good at least. Okay. And I guess I should make this a pillar there. Okay, so we're making progress there. And we might as well get this roof finished out as best as possible here. Alright, so that is there. Okay, I'm screwing up some of my placements. The placement in this game has to be somewhat precise, more precise than Minecraft, to get it to line up properly, so just bear that in mind. Alright, so I'm going to let that be the end of my current work, and once I figure out if I want to do a fireplace here, I'll probably put it like right here, so I'm guessing there'll be a slot there. And I need to think about what kind of windows I want over here. Is that rift still over here? Yes, it is. My god, that's annoying. Alright, how... Those are still cooling down. What time is it? 5? It's only 5:30, jeez. Alright. That's 98% on that. I guess I could grind this down. Alright, well... It is very tranquil and pretty, I will say that. Alright, I guess we'll work on the fireplace. I think I will go ahead and make a fireplace. So, like I saw over here, we're going to get some drifter spawns, probably. Yeah, I'll use this aged shirt. Let's see if that works. This is stuff I've gathered from ruins, I think. Oh, there's the dog. Okay, I thought that was a monster for a second. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and do the fireplace. These three right here. So I'm going to knock these blocks out real quick. Although it's not a bad idea to maybe keep those. Alright, and we're going to, get these out of here as well. It is not morning, Mr. Rooster. You're off on your timing. Okay, so now we can go ahead and start placing these. So it's going to look something like this. Okay, and then what we do is we go like this, and we allow it to come out one, like so. So then, as you can see, it channels up that way. we may need to get more of these bricks. But anyway, then the fire will go here. So we definitely need to get more H-chert bricks, but that is the basic form for the fireplace, so we know basically how to work around it now. And we can put these here. Oops. Okay, we'll leave maybe 2 there for window and maybe a window here. That's weird. Is it because it has snow on it? That was a weird graphical glitch. I think it might be because it had snow on it. I'm not sure. Alright. And then I'll do so I'll do 2 windows up there is basically what I'm doing. Perfect. Okay, so now we've got a relatively enclosed space here, and I could just shore this up a little bit there. Okay. Yeah, so this is starting to feel a lot more comfortable in here. I'm going to get rid of that dirt block. Actually, all these dirt blocks. We'll replace that with something later, but for now, I'll just do that. Oh yeah, actually that'll be a larch. Okay. That's dumb. That looks silly. Okay, those coppers are probably cool by now. Okay, that should be good. We'll see if I want to change that up more than I already have. We'll get rid of those though. Okay. Now let's go ahead and work on these plates and stuff. Again, still waiting on the X-Skills mod to fully go crazy with blacksmithing, but we'll go for it with this for now. Okay, and that is dry, so we can finally make... Let's just go do the bow real quick. Okay, so we can go... So... Alright, I think it's not 100% dry yet, because I think we need to wait. What is dry sinew? Oh, we can get sinew from butchering. Okay, that's interesting. That'll be interesting. Okay, so let's light this up. Did another rift just form? I thought I heard one. Okay, so we're waiting on those to heat up now. And we have a copper hammer. I tell you what, let me grab one iron ingot from down here. And I'll grab this unfinished chain as well. And that way we can be more productive if we get to that point. Once these warm up, we might be able to use the leftover charcoal to make stuff, but I do need to get more charcoal going. I'll probably do that off camera after the stream session here. Okay. Okay, now that is dry. I can see on the tooltip it's changed. Alright, so we'll go with that. And that. Okay, now we have a recurved bow, which is fantastic. I'm going to put it in storage for now. But it's nice to have that, and especially considering that you're not supposed to be able to craft that unless you're a hunter, and I decided not to bother with that nonsense, and I'm glad I didn't. Alright, let's get this going. Okay, and then we'll, tell you what, I'm going to move this one over to there, and let's start heating this one up, alright, to make our hammer. And the reason that I'm doing an iron hammer, just, you know, for whatever it's worth, is that I think that you always want to have a good hammer on board, and I've got this copper hammer. I feel like it's going to be used up here pretty soon. And so let's just make an iron one, just to be ahead of the ball game a little bit. Okay. All right, let's we need one of these pixels from the side here, and the rest we can chop off in just a moment. Okay. Okay, there we go. Let me see if I can get a hook going here. What is the hook recipe? Where is it? Here it is. Oh, I can get 4 at once. Okay. Not sure if I have to, I may need to be more conservative than that. Man, some of these recipes are so fucking tedious. I like the minigame, I like this mechanic of Vintage Story, the blacksmithing. I think it's very immersive, and it's a good, like, kind of sort of representation of what it would be like to smith, you know, a thing. It does get tedious, especially when you have to make a lot of stuff. So, that's one reason I like Xskill so much, is it helps to balance out the tedium in a way that feels earned. I'm not sure what I did there. Okay, we may have to, we'll have to figure out how to get some of these pixels unlocked from their little crevices, but sometimes if you get all the ones down to the same level, then it lets you have more flexibility getting these ones out. Okay, that one came out, that's good. Let's see if I can get this. And sometimes it's just like one voxel that'll pop like that. So I might have to move that one all the way over now. I'm glad to be done with that. Okay, let's get the excess. Okay. And once I get this plate done, we'll know that we have what we need for the butchering stuff. But it'd be nice if I could use up the rest of these ingots before it gets too cold. Okay, let's switch to that. Let's go back this way. Alright, and then let's see, 1, 2, 3, we'll need 2 of these. And this will complete the plate. Very good. Now we can throw that in there, and we can quickly beat this into an ingot, and the hammer maybe if we're lucky. And just in the nick of time too, because we're about to, this hammer is not looking so hot. Kind of screwed that up there, okay. Alright, 1, 2, 3. We need 4 on that next one. But we're gonna have to wait. Those, and those, and those. Okay, perfect. And now we can go do the hammer, and I will be happy. Okay. And we've almost got it. And 2. Sweet. And we just need to knock these 2 off. That makes me so happy that we don't have to make another cast of a hammer because we screwed up and didn't get one forged, so that's good. So I'll put this here. I love leaning those against the ground like that. And this one I could still work into something. What would be good to have? We could do arrowheads. We could do a shoot section. I'll need that eventually. Or the spearhead. Let's just do the spearhead. That'll make me feel better that we'll replace what we lost earlier. Okay, where am I? Oh, that scared me. I don't know why it scared me, but it did. Should have known. I mean, it was clearly about to break, but whatever. Okay, so we'll move that there, and we'll go like boom, 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 boom. I don't recall ever having forged a copper spearhead before. I always just find them in bony soil, you know? Okay, there we go. So we'll go ahead and put that up here. And we'll go ahead and put this away. And then let's put the metal back that we didn't use. Okay. And I'm gonna eat some stuff and then go to bed for the night. Then we're gonna do this butcher stuff and then probably be pretty much ready to end the stream, more or less, at that point. I might get some larch trees or something, but how much? 46 days? Yeah, we're good on that. Okay. Oh, I forgot my light. Oops, I didn't mean to do Control X. I meant to just regular X. Okay, there we go. X. Okay, there we go. And we can now sleep. Hi, dog. This will be all filled in soon, don't worry. And we'll have a nice, warm place to sleep. Okay. Or I guess I could feed the dog this meat. Keep his obedience up. Did I just take damage for eating raw meat? That's interesting. Is that normal? I don't know. Okay. So, now, butchery. Let's start out with this one. Ooh, I can do... Well, yeah, I would need a lot more hooks to do that. But I can do at least that. So let's just do that. I need resin, okay. I've got a little bit of resin, not nearly enough to make a windmill, but enough to do this butchering stuff, I think. Not entirely sure. There it is, okay. I could do 2, probably, right? Okay, so now we've got 2 of these hooks. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Am I crazy? I just made a butchering hook, right? Is that a bug? Okay. Game? Like, I literally just made that, right? You all saw that. I may have to cheat two in, because I'm not repeating all that just for a bugged feature, but... Yeah, it's not like I threw it, like, right? Like, I just think it's a bug. Okay. So I guess what I'll do is yeah, it's got to be a bug. There's no other explanation that I can think of. Oh wait, did it? No, Nope, it was a bug. It must have been. Maybe it's because it wasn't, maybe it's because I tried to do 2 at a time and it's not programmed to stack or something, I'm not sure. But we've got these 2 now, so we can put these here. And those look really nice. I like that model a lot. Alright, so next with butchering is butchering table. Okay, so I need the cleaver on this one. Alright, so now let's see if this is bugged out. Oh, that's the stone bake oven. I need to like look into that too. Okay, so butchering table, 2 of those, a couple slabs, this guy, this guy, this guy. Perfect, wonderful. Okay. Okay, that actually used up the cleaver, didn't it? Did it use up my knife too? And my it used up all 3 of those. Wow. And it doesn't want to go into my inventory. Great. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and I don't know if it's supposed to use up your tools like that. I may have to turn this mod off if it's this buggy. It just doesn't want to go into my inventory at all. Okay, so here's what we're gonna probably have to do. Is we're probably just gonna have to turn the mod off. And I think I'm better off. I'm gonna give myself what I just lost. Alright, so I'm better off probably harvesting this before. Oh, maybe, whatever. I think we're gonna have to just live with it, losing that. I can't, like, butchering. What about the primitive? Would that... No, it doesn't want to go into my inventory either. Okay. Those models are all fucked up. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to stop using this mod, but one thing I'm curious about is if I were to take this deer and put it up there. I think I have to use the backpack. There we go. Okay. I am curious what this looks like. Oh. Oh, I have to use the... Okay, I have to use this empty slot to do this. Okay, so I'm gonna... That's so weird. Because that's the primitive one, right? Yeah, I don't want the primitive one. I want the one that I legitimately made. So we're gonna go back to creative and give ourselves another try at this. Table. I mean, it's definitely still bugged. But I think I can at least... Oh, wow, okay. Alright, let's go back to... Okay, so... Got those 2 implements in place. I probably need to think about moving that hook, but whatever. Now, for now, let's... bring the animal to a place where you have built a skinning hook. Aiming at the hook and hold click with any knife until the creature is skinned. Okay, so let's do that. Is it right or left click? Okay. I have to have that block highlighted. There we go. That's hot. Okay, so we've skinned the creature. Takes a short while. You will notice the body will change color, have less red. Right click the hook again to take the body down, and it will, and then place the bled out body upon a butchery table, and right click with any knife. Okay, that is interesting. Okay. Alright, so I guess we wait for that to turn less pink, and then we knife the bits on the table. Okay, so that is technically... Did you hear that? Oh, it's the music. I thought it was a bell. I was like, there's no way there's a bell this high in the world. Okay. So yeah, that is the butchering mod. I guess one last thing I could do pretty easily real quick is... What we could do is we could probably... Did those swarm yet? No, I just don't think they're going to swarm when it's this cold out. But what we can do is, make some windows. So let's grab our lead. I need about 8. So to make windows, oh, we need glass. Shit. Okay, I forgot. We can do that. Well, no, we don't have enough charcoal. Okay, we can't do that yet. I need to make more charcoal. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to end the stream, and we'll stream again tomorrow. And I'll get some charcoal going, probably off camera. And then we'll make some glass and make those window panes. Alright. Well, that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time on Vintage Story.